Alright guys, welcome back to the Leicester City career mode. I don't remember what episode this is, but we got a live game again, Capital One Cup against Wycombe. This is the third live game in a row. Next couple won't be live, obviously they'll be regular post commentary as they usually are, but as usual, cup games and key games, live commentary, extended highlights. There you go, Wycombe lineup. I don't know if that's their first team or not. I haven't seen Wycombe play in at least 4 or 5 years, so I'm not sure. Our lineup, however, made some changes to it. Keeper stays the same, right back stays the same. Robert Hoof comes in, Fuchs on the left back. I moved Jeffrey Schlupp up to the left wing. I probably should have rested Inler, but Kante, Albrighton and Okazaki also come in. Vardy, Mahrez, the players that miss out. Capital One Cup about to get underway. Obviously, it's not the most important thing this season, but nothing less than a win is acceptable here against Wycombe. No disrespect to them, but we're better, a lot better. We should be winning this game comfortably. So that's why I didn't play a lot of youngsters, because I don't want no embarrassment in this competition right now. Not at all, to be honest. But we've given it away early. There you go. Get a tackle in. Make sure we don't go down very quickly. If we was to go down early, that could be a problem, because I'd assume they'd sit back. Jeffrey Schlupp. Want to see how he plays in the wing, because I'm actually thinking about playing him on the wing consistently and maybe bringing in a new left back. We saw a run there. Kante though, Kramaric, what can Kramaric do with it? Advantage played, and that's a poor pass. Can Okazaki fight for it though? No, he can't get it back. And maybe Wycombe can counter attack. It's played out wide, and that's overhit. As Watford go up 1-0, Troy Deeney in the 6th minute. If every other Premier League team is winning against low opposition, I got to do the same. Mark Albrighton, he's played pretty well while I put him on the team, so we'll see what he could do. Gokhan, he's one of the most important players on my team, so I probably should have rested him. And Kramaric can't get out of that type position right there. They've got a runner on the right, they've got one on the left as well. We actually seem quite open in this game. I know Wycombe are a lower side, but we can't underestimate them and just leave everyone open in defence. Let's see how it goes. Fuchs, that's the wrong pass. That's the wrong pass. That ain't who I wanted to play it to. Well, it's played out wide. To Woods. He's crossed in, and Kasper Schmeichel managed to get on the end of it. We're looking a little bit open in the opening minutes of these games. We need to sort that out. Maybe stop dragging people out of position. I do that sometimes when I just want the ball back really soon. Especially in a game like this where we're playing lower opposition, we should have most of the ball. But Fuchs finds Kramaric, he turns, tries to get the shot off, but it is blocked, and that should go out for a corner. Okazaki just done enough to shield the man away from the ball. And we'll see what we could do from this corner. Mark Albrighton is the man who's going to take it. Just try and keep it away from the keeper. It's played deep. It's headed up into the air. Leicester get their head on it, but Jacobson comes out with the ball. And here's Ugru. Plays it down the line, and Kante is there. Well played by Kante. There you go. We could build another attack. I want to get some pressure going. Oh, Kante, so slow on the ball there. That's a poor touch. Schlupp cleans that up. We need to be cleaner and more crisp with the touches. Kante again with a terrible touch. And Wycombe have the ball now. They looked really settled in this game. Composed on the ball. Unlike us, well, unlike Kante, shall I say. But Gokhan here wins the ball back. And just doesn't have the strength to hold off Harriman. That is, I did not expect that. Schlupp though, to Kante again. Can his touch be better this time? It is, but he still gets intercepted and he's given the ball away a few times already. Danny Simpson can't win that header, and now they've got space out wide. It's Jacobson, plays it down the line to Wood. He gets to cross in and it's straight into the hands of Kasper Schmeichel again. The CPU crossing on this game is really poor from what I've seen so far, and that's a poor pass. We're not looking too good on the ball right now, and a free kick is given against Gokhan. We've given the ball away way too many times, mostly with Kante, but with some other players as well. We're going to get rid of that because we're not trying to give them a goal through passing the ball away. Wood has the ball. He decides to shoot, and Kasper Schmeichel is forced into the save. The first shot on target of the game. And Wycombe Wanderers are on top. And that's what I was trying to avoid in this game. That's why I played quite a strong side. But you see, there's no youth in this team. We put Jack Barmby on the bench in case we get an advantage. But we got a chance to counter-attack. And is that the last man? It is the last man. Christian Fuchs in power forward. Not who you'd want on the ball, but it's who we've got. Oh, that's a terrible pass, but Kramaric still manages to get it. Christian Fuchs, that is the worst pass I've seen on this game so far. What on earth was that? Should have just shot, but we had two men across. I don't usually pass it across goal. I would have just shot. And the one time that I do, it's a terrible pass. I don't even see how you could play a pass that bad. And Wycombe trying to go up the other end and punish us for our indecision. It wasn't really indecision, to be honest, actually. It was just a terrible pass. After a fine counter-attack, we've got another chance to counter again. Gökhan Inler this time. He's got Okazaki to the right. Tries to find him with the outside of the boot, but Gökhan Inler, he's not that type of player. I don't know what he was thinking. But then you look back again to Christian Fuchs. That could have been a big moment in this game if Leicester could have taken the lead. But we couldn't. And Wycombe again just taking control of the ball. At some point I'll probably change the sliders on this game and take that, put up CPU passing error, because it's the same as last year by the looks of it. Even Wycombe Wanderers are stroking the ball around like Barcelona. And Hayes gets the ball there. It's played across goal. And Ugwu puts it in the back of the net. After what? A 15-25 pass move from Wycombe Wanderers. Untouchable. It's quite ridiculous, man. You play in I don't know what league Wycombe are in. I think they're in League 2. And they're passing the ball around without error. It's deflected there, and Hoof tried to get on the end of it, and it's just got there first. And it's pulled back to Ugwu. And that's how we should have done it on the other side. Christian Fuchs with a terrible passer, and Leicester 1-0 down. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid in this game. And that's a terrible pass. What's going on with the passing in this game right now? No, the pass is poor, the control is poor. And Bean, the last thing you want is to go 2-0 down. Right before half time as well. It's played into Kramaric. He gets there first. But he's just crowded out. And although we're doing well in this career mode, I have seen problems with the 4-4-2. I don't know how long I'm going to stick with a 4-4-2 in this career mode. The midfield, you just get overrun. And with this game especially, how they like to keep the ball so much. It's hard. And again, a terrible cross from the CPU. They can't cross for shit. It's gone out of play. And the first half whistle should come anytime soon. It's a terrible pass again. Albrighton now. Can we get a goal before half time? We don't deserve it, to be honest. But if we could get one, that would make everything alright. And it's a terrible pass yet again. And there's the first half whistle. I don't know what's going on with Leicester. They just can't pass the ball. They can't track the ball. They can't do anything. And Wycombe, they're good for their lead. They deserve it. They've had the chances. I don't think Leicester have had a shot on goal so far. 1-0 at half time, Wycombe Wanderers. And before the second half starts, Jason Banton is coming on for Gary Thompson. We don't know if that's a tactical substitution or if he's picked up a knock there. But change is made, and Leicester have to do something in the second half away from home if they want to come out of here in the draw for the next round. Terrible first half for Leicester City. And Wycombe Wanderers, they're good for their lead. Can Jeffrey Schlupp get there? Is that a throw-in to Wycombe? It's actually a Leicester throw-in. Leicester have a lot of work to do. Kante, this man has been the epitome of what's gone wrong for Leicester City. In the first half, he's just given the ball away cheaply multiple times. His touch has been poor on the ball. Albrighton is able to find Kante there. That's a better touch. It's dropped to him again. Can he get on the end of it? Good defending by Jacobson. That's a much better touch from Kante that time. And hopefully, for Leicester, they can come out, create some chances early. Robert Hoof has got on the wrong side of Hayes there, and he hasn't got the pace to catch up. That's the kind of defending you don't want to see from a Premier League side. And Morgan manages to keep that on the field. He's done well. And Leicester win the throw. And for Leicester City, time is just going to fly by in this second half if they don't do something quick and get a goal. Mark Albright finds Kramaric though. He's had a good start to the season, Andre Kramaric. He's hopped over that challenge. He's got Jeffrey Schlupp on the left. What options does Jeffrey Schlupp have? Not many, to be honest, but some support is coming now. Gökhan Inler finds Kante to the feet of Albrighton. Back to Kante. He cuts in onto his left foot. He's still going. Oh, that's a terrible touch from Kramaric. In a very good position. Wycombe were under pressure. And it's gone out for a Wycombe throw. They're just bailed out there by another poor touch. And you have to wonder what's going on with Leicester. Kramaric has won it back though. It's Okazaki. He's played it into the middle. And it's a great challenge there to stop a chance from Leicester. I'm pretty sure that would have ended up in the back of the net as it came across to Kante. But Leicester are definitely looking more alive and composed on the ball in this second half. But Wycombe, they're putting themselves into danger here. They've almost given the ball away again, trying to play it out the back. And Leicester, they've missed a couple of opportunities to win the ball back here. But it's worked down well down the right-hand side. Jason Banton on in the second half as a sub. Is pulled back to the edge of the box. And Hayes wildly volleys over. We're looking very suspect defensively, which is weird because in the Premier League, we haven't looked so suspect. We've definitely underestimated Wycombe in this game. They've come out playing like Barcelona. We should have expected that. And Shinji Okazaki hasn't really got any options. There's not many options for Leicester City. And again, I'm thinking it's the formation. Harriman being pressured here by Morgan. And it's worked sideways. They won't lose the ball, Wycombe. It's unbelievable the way they can move the ball around. They're shifting our defence side to side.
Taking goal for West Ham United.
It's one back here. Okazaki now. What options do Leicester have? Not many. They've not really supported the man going forward in this game. Okazaki, lucky to get the ball back there. Kante to Inler. Again, not many options. Inler gets it out to Kramaric, and the touch yet again has let Leicester down. It's been shocking in this match. Absolutely pathetic. And Wycombe, they're going to pass this game out by the looks of it. Every time they get the ball, they're just passing it around, not really trying anything, but they've given it away that time. And Okazaki's taken down in a dangerous position. That's poor from Wycombe. Showing that's when quality shows. But 3 subs being made by Leicester. Matty James, Jack Barmby, and Jamie Vardy coming on. Jamie Vardy's had a great start to the season, and I'm sure they wouldn't have expected to need him in this game. But the free kick here is Kramaric who stepped up to take it. What can he do with it? Andre Kramaric hits the wall. And it's a corner kick here. Albrighton takes it. Chips it into the box. It's flicked on. Wes Morgan there. Decent opportunity. Not great, but the keeper's dived all over the ball. Shut it down. Jamie Vardy here. They're going to look to him to get back into this game without a doubt. He's beat his man. He's found his way into the box. Pulled it back. Tried to pull it back. He's still got the ball. Jamie Vardy. What a save from the keeper. Jamie Vardy's come onto the field and just turned the pace up a little bit. That's a great save from the keeper. Got a strong right hand to it and turned it over the bar. Albrighton again with the corner for Leicester City. It's back post. It's flicked on and it's cleared out again for another corner. Pressure's on now. It's whipped in. Is that Matty James' head? It's just gone over. It's come back out again. Jamie Vardy. Wes Morgan now. Robert Huth. Terrible touch. Again has let Leicester down. And Matty James, that's a good tackle. But the referee's blown for a foul. There's no way that's a free kick. And time is running out for Leicester. Are they going to be knocked out? Is this going to be their first catastrophe of the season? Knocked out by a League 2 side in the first round of the Capital One Cup. And that's a terrible pass. Terrible touch though to match it. Okazaki now. Jamie Vardy, who's actually playing on the right hand side, finds Okazaki, who finds Jamie Vardy, who finds Matty James, who finds Kramaric, who finds the back of the net, and Leicester are able to get the goal back. And it was coming, to be honest, for maybe the last 15 minutes of the game, since Jamie Vardy came on especially, and they were real patient here. They waited for Kramaric to get back on side. One touch from the Croatian, and he hits the back of the net. And that's exactly what they needed. They are not going out just yet. And to be honest, all the momentum's with them. If anyone's going through with this tie, it's looking like it will be Leicester City. But they don't want to be caught on the break or just fall asleep. They definitely underestimated. A free kick's been given there against Leicester City, and again, there's no way that's a foul, to be honest. Schlupp's gone in. If anything, that's a high foot against the Wickham man. But they have a chance now to get into the box. They've got a good delivery, and it's taken down. Great save by Kasper Schmeichel. It's still not gone, but here's a chance to break now for Leicester. Shinji Okazaki, he's got Jamie Vardy with him. Jamie Vardy's tried to turn, and he's just lost it there. Matty James finds Jeffrey Schlupp, who's gone back to left back. He's found Andrej Kramaric. What can Leicester do? Only a few minutes remaining of this game. That's a terrible pass. Leicester City have been all over the place in this game. And their second half performance, you could say it merits something from the game, but Wickham are in. And what a chance in the 90th minute there, surely to win the game. And it's smashed over the bar. No control in that shot. Terrible defending yet again from Leicester City. And I don't know what's happened to them in this game. Their passing's been terrible. They're a shadow of the side we've seen in the Premier League. Jamie Vardy loses it again. And it's another chance there, but that's gone straight into Kasper Schmeichel's hands. Leicester are not the side we've seen from them in the Premier League. And that's a poor touch. Okazaki plays in Kramaric. Will they lose it like this? Kramaric makes it 2-1 in the 90th minute. What a way to lose the game. Wickham Wanderers have fallen apart in these last couple minutes. Leicester City, the changes they've made have actually turned this game around. Jamie Vardy, Barmby and Matty James, they've just had some fresh legs, and it's a poor touch that gave the ball away. And Shinji Okazaki found Kramaric, and he's the man who stepped up 2 goals in the last 10 minutes of this game to surely send Leicester in to the next round of the Capital One Cup. And that's heartbreaking for Wickham, because especially in the first half, they played brilliantly. Leicester were all over the place with their passing, touch, everything. They just won in the game. And you can say they deserved it a little bit for their second half performance. There's the final whistle. Leicester, they haven't played well, but that's the quality difference between League 2 and the Premier League sides. Premier League sides usually don't have to play well to win a game. And Leicester, they're going to be feeling quite lucky with this, but a win is a win, to be honest. Wickham, they're going to be left licking their wounds after this result. Andrej Kramaric, 4 shots, 2 goals. And they're going to be thanking him in the dressing room. He's pulled something out of nothing, really. And as I say again, Wickham are going to be distraught. Leicester City advanced into the next round, and the focus is all around Kramaric there. Final score, Leicester 2, Wickham Wanderers 1.
It's been scored by Jan.